Welcome, Scorpio Sagittarius, to your in-month reading for February. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, friends, I hope you all had a wonderful February. So let's get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Best message for Scorpio Sagittarius. End of the month, please. Best message for Scorpio Sag. And I did put up the new meditation video, so guys, check that out. It's still a work in progress, but I will figure this out. Trying to get them better and better as I'm going. Okay. Got the Page of Cups coming up in reverse. Okay. So let's see why that Page of Cups is in reverse over here. For the end of the month. This card not only clarifies on the Page of Cups, but the entire reading. Got that partnerships and alliances. There could be dealing with a water sign, could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It could be yourself as taking on that Scorpion energy. Talking about over here. The temporary distraction, anything that seems to be kind of inclining over here. Does feel like it might be some kind of temporary distraction going on between you and maybe another person. Could be a coworker, a partner, a friend, a family member, however it is. Clarifying on the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and in the future. Are your thoughts distracting you by thinking about this person? I feel like that for some of you. Doesn't feel like any truth is coming out of the situation. Having patience in the recent past and moving on in the near future. So it does feel like whatever patience you had with this person, it feels like you were giving a lot of patience to this person. You know, patiently waiting for them, patiently wanting the truth perhaps from the person, and it doesn't feel like they're going to tell the truth, give the truth. But it does feel like it does temporarily distract you from your everyday work. It feels like it's mostly mental and emotional. Patiently planning for them to come back, to apologize, to offer this peace offering, to get this moving. It does come to the conclusion that with your higher intuition, feels like you are secretly keeping the patients alive over here. You might not be telling anybody else that you're waiting for them, but it does feel like the intuition is telling you to patiently plan, that you really do want them to come through. It does feel like there is a lot of drama within the situation, or the situation is just definitely imbalanced. Take it how it resonates. With the Two of Pentacles, it does feel like they are distracting you, though, from everyday life. And it's because they're on your mind. With the Truth upside down over here, it does feel like they're not going to come and tell you the truth about the situation. Yeah, there's no messages coming from them. Feels like they have their own victory. It feels like they could be victorious with another person. Feels like they might be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces. It does feel like they're keeping all of their... They're keeping hush-hush on this. Feels like they feel like they already have their Nine of Cups. They do not want to come travel towards you, Scorpio Sagittarius, for any reason. They do feel like if they did, then they would have to defend themselves about the situation, why they lied, why they've done what they've done, and they don't want to do that. So they just feel like it's better to keep quiet about the situation, not come forward to fix the situation. It's, like I said, it's more victory for them, right? Yeah. They just feel like they're wasting time in the past over here with you. They just don't want to own up to their mistakes. That's the problem, guys. So it kind of keeps you in this, maybe this nostalgic feeling of the past about how they're doing this, but it does come to the conclusion now in the present that they're just kind of wasting your time, your energy, your mind, wanting them to come back because they're not going to come back. In fact, they have failure to even think about wanting to come back. It does feel like maybe one time they were thinking about coming back to say something to you, that they've decided it could end up in a fight, so they do not want to come and resolve any of these issues. You would think that they'd want to step up, be the better man or woman, but they're not going to. So, no, they're keeping their emotions at bay. Like I said, you could be dealing with a water sign. It doesn't have to be, but they definitely, they just think that this is for the best. I think in a lot of ways, they just don't want to prove themselves either. I think that they just don't want to own up to the situation. For some of you, you might even have kids with them, and they're kind of dropping the ball about the situation because if anything, they should be there for their children. With the King of Cups over here, you're trying to keep yourself, you're feeling more emotionally balanced, though, in a lot of ways right now at the end of the month, as you're not really fighting through it as much. It is, like I said, keeping you temporarily distracted by thinking about it. But I think that the more you're kind of shrugging it off, it's keeping your emotions more at bay. So I do see you're getting a lot more emotional healing going on over here about the situation. I do feel, though, that you do want them to come and own up to the situation, no matter what the problem is. But the moving on over here is beautiful, though. Yeah, not feeling like you're at a crossroads anymore about the situation, really seeing it for what it is. There is this perfect timing and this very big patience going on. And I feel like the patience is within yourself. You're really finding the harmony and the patience within the situation. And the more that you get the healing that you need, the easier it's becoming in the near future over here. You're kind of dreaming and putting your dreams in a different direction. I love that. So instead of being so temporarily distracted about what they're doing, you're starting to really realize that you have other ships that are really coming in and really going after those goals over here. Yeah. Instead of paying all of attention to what they're doing, or whether or not they're going to come and do what they're supposed to do that's right, you're really moving on into a different situation. I do feel like you might even have this Virgo Capricorn coming around you that might even be helping you out and being of service to you. For some of you, if you're dealing with maybe even a Taurus, it does feel like they are guilty of the situation, and they're also, guilty of whatever it was that they were doing. You know that they're guilty. I feel they know they're guilty too, and they're definitely unfaithful to the situation, unfaithful to you, ungrateful, unfaithful, things of this nature. It could even be ungrateful to the children. Take that how it resonates. If you guys don't have kids, of course, it doesn't resonate. But however it is, it does. They do know that they're guilty of this not coming back to fix this. If it's just within the co-working area over here at work, they are guilty. So they could be keeping, if they're at work, they're keeping a good distance from you. That's for sure. Yeah. There is going to be this change around, though, in the near future. So, just make sure that you're keeping the strength alive as you're going after your other goals. Because I do see other beautiful things coming in for you. Things that you're not even aware of at this time. Ace of Swords upside down, saying you're not even aware of the situations that are taking place as everything is changing around. So other beautiful things. You don't have to worry about this person if you're dealing with another fire sign. There's a lot of courage and a lot of creativity that's going to come up in the near future. It's going to actually get this other area of your life really moving. It does feel like it could be the second house, which is the finance and money area. And it can also be like, let's say the sixth house as well. It could also be the sixth house. So I would definitely be more worried about those situations than I would be worried about anything else at this time, right? Because this is saying, well, look, this is where it is. This is what it's doing. So and it really looks like it's going to be coming up during, I would say, Aries area. Definitely coming towards Aries area over here for you. Things are really going to start really taking off. That would be around April, the end of March through April, and then really starting to pick up the pace during Leo season. So all the way through summer. So I would see this huge turnaround for you with this leap of faith and this risk that you're going to want to probably take, because it's a huge opportunity. It's going to change a lot of things around, right? It's going to get you going on this way, you know. So it could even be a brand new job opening or some kind of promotion coming that's going to really take your mind off of all of this situation at hand. Okay. But the good thing is in the near future, it looks like they're just going to kind of, if it's at work, they're definitely staying away from you. If it's a love situation, they're just not going to come back because they're guilty and they know it. No matter what, it's because they're guilty of the situation. And, you know, don't allow this to temporarily distract you from the dreams that you need to do at this time, because it shows you have a lot of victory going on. It just feels like this person's really in your mind, maybe even in your heart right now. So it could be mind over heart situation. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.